Hey.
Hey.
And we've just got the ad hoc joining us, looking at a picture of a ceiling, perhaps. There we go.
What up,
And
everybody? Hi, nephew. What is up, in? I gotta change my name.
yeah, you sound like you're in a cavern, dude.
Uh, you're not. Yeah.
Better?
There you go. There you go.
I'm in a cavernous room.
And now summoning the other David Dosh Dosh,
Ah, great hat, great
Dave,
hat. Like the hat.
and the fifth member of the crew, Gustavian Shelhamir.
Shalamir. Gustavin Shalamir.
Shelhamir.
Shalamir. Kind of, I think he might have like a Sean Connery
Right?
from the Iron Hills.
Yeah, he doesn't know more.
Awesome. So Fanina, there we go. Dave and Dosh. Everyone has their stats. Josh, Dave and Dosh.
Ah,
That's so fun to say.
no.
Friends getting their stats right now.
I gotta find my stats too.
Yeah, you do. I found mine.
Oh yeah, I
I
remember where.
found mine as well.
I remember where I put it now.
We probably should have them all digitally in one place for a backup as well.
Probably.
Totally. And you guys need a copy of all my spells in case, you guys want to play and I can't make it for whatever reason as
point.
well.
Yeah, this would be.
I'll send it over to the Beebs.
Yeah, scan it in and send
Yeah,
it to me.
I got tuned out because there was too much chatter.
I'm gonna go help Fen. I'll be back.
Okay. There's
Yep.
too much chatter in our big room yesterday about the politics stuff, and I was driving and I was working, so I turned it off, and I didn't see that this was set up until today. So I was glad that I saw it when I woke up at 3. And I was working.
Right, yeah. Absolute pooples.
Yeah, buddy.
Absolute pooples.
I'd like to take this moment. I just found something here on Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
Quotes from TK. I don't know when this was. When
Can I ask a
grabbed it.
question real quick? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Dungeon Master, do you happen to have any of the stats for Dave and Dosh?
I don't believe I do.
Okay.
Sue. Yeah,
I didn't know what I was looking for, so it's still being looked for, just so you know.
Right, yeah. I know he wrote down. It's probably one paper, maybe both sides. I know there's spells written down on it, and all the stats. Did they freeze?
She'd be frozen. Somebody put a freeze spell on her.
Right? Did they just change locations? Is that a totally different background than what it was a second ago?
They'd be magical, bro. So I was going to share this thing I found. It says, I have vague memories of us opening the box, seeing the exact same image on the cover of the rule book. This is you, BB. Except this image was in all various shades of blue. The crazy thing was there was no board. There were a bunch of oddly shaped dice, but how the heck could you play this game without a board? It wasn't a card game because there weren't any cards either. And the book, it was something like 27 pages long. Obviously, this was too much material for my 8-year-old brain to comprehend, but not so much for my 10-year-old cousin Greg. The vivid memory comes in later that day after TK and I had gone out to one of the local church street festivals. It was St. Emmerich's. We came back to the house, went up my ramp, rounded the corner of my room, and there was Greg sitting at the card table near the middle of the room, dice and charts spread out before him, the rule book open most of the way towards the end. And he looked up with almost a crazed, wild-eyed expression, his jaw literally hanging open, hair standing in all different directions as he had obviously been supporting his head with his hands. And he looked directly at us and just said, "This thing is amazing." I'll never forget the image of him sitting at that table with that look of amazement and disbelief. That day changed the course of my life, and still to this day in some ways. Bryant Laszlo, quoted 2018.
2018, huh?
Yep. I remember, and then I guess this is TK's recollection. I remember that moment. I was fully present in that moment. Synchronicity, all those images, all those possibilities was like the key to unraveling and putting back together all of the universes, however we chose or saw fit. All of a sudden, being an artist was larger than a piece of paper. It was larger than all the worlds and images held inside of a carbon pencil. We are carbon-based creatures. We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of the dream. Which that last quote is a quote of a quote.
Right. What is that? What is that from, man?
Wonka. Willy Wonka.
Yeah, no, I know that. Yeah, but I mean, why was this written? Why did we write this?
Well, I don't. It was probably just in our correspondence, and I just grabbed it. So,
Huh.
I just grabbed it and saved it. You know, I saved it as a in my Google Keep. So when I
Right.
typed D&D in my search, that came up along with this here, which is my shit on my poop. It be Luciferian skies. Ooh.
Good.
Stop and sharing. But I will send this over to you, Beebs.
Yes, please do.
That way you have, because this is what I. But it's cool. I can share the screen when I want to.
And if Dave is able
my-
to find, if Dave's able to find his stats, we can have him. Everyone should probably just send me copies of their stats. That way, we have a backup. Everybody has a backup somewhere.
And I would recommend also using this because this is Google Keep. So if you have a Gmail account for your email, then you have this little image right here that opens Google Keep, and in your toolbox, and it's just where you can make notes, and then you can access it from any computer, and then you can also share it into a Word document or whatever. But it's pretty nice to have everything there. And then of course I got my link to my spells right there as well. So I could just click that and boom, I have my rules here as well. And we can all share this stuff. That's
sure.
But yeah, so here's the spells that I grabbed so far.
There's also dark mode too.
And I still have.
What was that, Josh? There's also what?
There's also dark mode.
Yeah, I like dark mode.
Where?
It's better. When I logged into it, it said that enable dark theme right there.
Ah,
it's much better.
Nice. Good looking out, Josh Javendosh.
It doesn't destroy the eyes quite as badly. I don't even know where the heck that's located, man. I don't see the symbol on my.
If you go to Google Chrome,
I'm on Chrome right now.
And then there's a little waffle icon in the top right. If you see that,
I see 3 dots.
I think so. Click that.
Okay, I got new tab, new window, history, downloads, bookmarks.
Oh, okay. So, you see those 3 dots? Now go under it.
Under the 3 dots?
Yeah. Don't click. Just hover over there. There should be like the.
Here, watch my screen. Watch my screen, baby.
Yeah.
You see the screen I'm sharing? It's this stuff right here. You click on this.
Oh, okay. So I gotta open up
and
a new
it,
tab.
it
Yeah, okay. I
yeah,
got
just
that. I
open
got
up a
that.
new tab, and then you got access to all this stuff, and
Oh.
then you can rearrange these by dragging them like that.
Yeah,
And
but which one am I looking
but there's
for?
keep this one, yellow one.
Oh yeah, I got it. Bless you both.
That's you.
Whoever.
That was crazy. Who
I
was
didn't
it?
know that you could rearrange the apps.
Who was it that sneezed on the video? I didn't see it. Was that
Who
Dave or
sneezed?
Josh? Who sneezed?
That was Fenn's mother.
Oh, that was Gustavian. Oh,
Looks like we're gonna be having freezing issues again.
it's not on my side this time.
Yes.
I would recommend. Okay. What if the Javen Doshes would share a but just use the same computer camera and just put in under your name, just put Josh and Dave, Javen Dosh underneath the thing, and you guys could both be on the thing, and then that way you're not trying to stream three different computers over your same network. You don't be streaming two computers over your network, and it would help with the freezing issues if you guys can be in the same room. That's what I'd recommend. If it continues to become a problem with the freezing and such, you guys might have to consolidate your stuff.
The old Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
All right.
We got McDonald's internet.
No. I mean, maybe, but you are trying to stream 3 different videos, live streams, 3 different computers over one
So
in the same house. That's a lot.
Yeah, I just shut off my Wi-Fi. I'm going through my phone so that I'm using network. So that these two could use the Wi-Fi.
There you go.
And I just shut it off. So if we keep glitching, then we'll have those two sit side by side.
Yeah. All right,
just
cool.
so we can get through a session. Okay, we are short 1 stat. So, and ad hoc, did you locate your statistics?
Yeah, I remember I put it in Google Notes, and that's what I recommend you guys doing. And Josh Javen Dosh is on. He knows where the Google Note is. So just when you find your paper, just transfer it all into Google Note. You can use your phone. You can use the Google Note app on your phone as well. So you can just talk in your apps, and it'll translate it into text, and then you have it all in a digital format.
If these aren't located, do we just want to just roll up some quick stats? I mean, I think we can recall the majority of.
Yeah, I remember getting a lot of 13s, 11s, and 17s. I got a 20 on one of them. It's just I can't remember which order they're all in.
Yeah, I think the main issue with the game would be that we have to sort out is, I'm assuming that you had the spells on the same page, right?
Spells.
The spells are going to be the issue.
Oh, well, I had all the spells on the same page, yeah.
Yeah, because we need to know what spells we have going in.
Featherfall.
We know we had Featherfall, right? We had
Featherfall, and there was an illusion one. We turned us all
illusion. Yeah, minor illusion.
Right. I mean, I think we could probably rebuild most of the stats pretty safely. With some guesses. If I'm remembering correctly, and I think we were looking at, because he had a lower than average intelligence for wizard, so that it took him a while to learn the spells.
But high wisdom.
A high wisdom. Right.
Yeah.
Let me copy this. A. Let me do this. Let me copy here. And let's just. Okay.
Enjoy. Love you. Love you. Do you want a sweet treat? Yes. Gummy bear?
Oh, yeah, Josh, right? Yeah, it was. No, wait.
Do you want some gummy bears?
Dave. No, Dave. Okay, so that's Dave. Javen Dosh. All right, let's just run through real quick. We're going to say, I think your strength, I want to say your strength was about 12. I think your intelligence was around 10. Your wisdom was where you scored high, like a 20.
Mm-hmm.
Constitution was not that high, maybe a 13, I think. Yeah, I think maybe 13. Endurance was around 11, I believe.
So strength was like a 12.
Yeah, so strength 12, intelligence 10.
If in future we probably could go back and watch the character building for Dave. Oh yeah, that's a smart idea. If we wanted.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, we have to find it.
Oh, I think I went on Twitch. Yeah. I think I went on Twitch and I watched the one on my own time. I watched some of the streams that we were D&Ding. So I think I know where it is.
All right. Let's try to at least do some sort of quick grabbing of the spells so we can sort that out so that we don't. Because that's going to be the main thing. We got to make sure we have your spells down. So that, because we're about to go into the what do you call it? Into the actual
dungeon.
tomb. Yeah. I think we had you as a wizard, right? Wizard.
So I had feather falling.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
I think I had like flight too.
What was that? Equipment. Here we go. Okay.
Just want you to have all the notebooks, okay?
Spells. That's what we're looking at. Spells. Wizard. Spells. Okay. Yeah, I remember you had. Do you have something to write with right now? And I'll try to track this myself.
Yeah, I have a jam board that I'm gonna share with all of you, so we all have it.
Oh,
and
perfect.
We can write down our.
Okay, I remember that for sure. You had minor illusion.
Yes.
Right. You had minor illusion. I remember that.
So. Okay.
You had feather fall for sure.
Feather falling, yeah.
Yeah, you had feather fall for sure. You had magic missile, for sure.
Magic missile. Huh. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. What else did you have for sure? You had. No, wait. What else did you have here? Did you? You had some sort of a detect
Trap?
trap. Is that what it was called? I think you had detect magic.
Yeah.
Detect.
You had to detect evil. That's what we were trying to figure out when we met those tents.
Yeah, you had detect magic, detect evil.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Get both of those down. Detect magic, detect evil.
Check.
Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see. The first one. The minor illusion is a level 0 spell, so that's under level 0. Minor illusion is a level 0.
Mm-hmm.
Detect magic is a level 1. Featherfall is a level 1.
Wait. Detect. I need to write it down.
Yep.
Detect magic 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Featherfall is a level 1.
Mm-hmm.
Magic missile is a level 1.
I like level 1s. Huh. Okay.
Well, yeah, we wanted to get a good variety of spells in there. I think you had Fireball, right? Did you have Fireball?
I remember I had flying or something like that.
I do see the spell fly. Yeah, yeah. There's fly here. That's a 3rd level. Yeah, that's a 3rd level spell. It might be ad hoc that has detect evil. I don't even see detect evil as an option for wizards.
I will delete that one.
I mean, you have detect. You have detect something. You have detect magic, but I don't think you have detect evil. Yeah, you have detect magic.
Yeah.
And then I know you picked a more powerful one.
Yeah, I think it was the level 4, 5.
Maybe even a 6th one.
Yeah.
Was it chain lightning? Chain lightning?
You're right. I got the detect evil there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, chain lightning is a 6th level spell.
Or did I have Fireball? I think I had Fireball, and I could use it 3 at a time.
Oh yeah, right. Because it had a bonus.
Yeah, I think I had Fireball.
Oh, you have enough to write down both. Fireball is a level. Fireball's a level 3 spell. Yeah, Fireball is level 3, same as Fly.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure you had Chain Lightning, which is a 6th level spell, because we wanted something that you could, if we were getting overwhelmed, that you could cast and do a crap ton of damage.
Light. Okay.
And that's a 6th level spell. And then a good one to have too that I don't remember if we had it or not. But another 0 level spell is light. There's Light.
I don't think we had it, but I can add it.
Yeah, I think light's a good one to have just because we're going into a dungeon, and if we wind up in a situation where all the torches have gone out and we're in total darkness, total blackout, then
Lights out. Total blackout.
then you can cast a light spell so at least we can see around.
Yeah. So we got feather falling, minor illusion, magic missile. Watch out, Twister. Detect magic, fly, fireball, chain lightning, and light.
Yeah, and then I think we had something. Did we have something about what was it? It's like because they don't have a detect trap, but we
I feel
something
like
we might want to throw in. Oh, what is that? I lost him. Here we go. Get him back.
Yeah, my bad. Must have bumped something.
Yeah, I think we probably want to throw in. Give yourself dispel magic.
Dispel.
Yeah, DISPEL magic. Because that's a good one. So that if you sense magic on something, that's a 3rd level spell. That's 3rd level.
Okay.
And let's see, is there anything else leaping out? So, didn't we put oh, what's that one called? The one that protects us as a group. Yeah. I started echoing for some reason.
Yeah. Who's echoing? I'm echoing.
I am too.
Speak.
Maybe. It's gotta be coming from Savian.
Yeah, because
I'm here.
Right.
Sorry.
okay. We got it. We're good. Okay.
He's all dark now. I can't see.
Yeah, I think he's going to get his headphones.
Ah, okay. Let's get you. Yeah, there was one that we had that was like a orb of protection or something. It was to protect.
Did I have like a healing one, or was that Adam?
Adam definitely has a healing one. I know that.
Yeah. Okay. And I think we did have a protection orb or something like that.
Yeah. Did you? I remember we talked about that one. Otto's irresistible dance. I don't remember if you took it or not.
We did.
Okay, we'll put that down. That's a level 6. Otto's irresistible dance.
I know, Fen, you used or wait, no. King Ad Hoc, or what's his name in the he had
Sorry, I forgot to change it.
Forgot yours. Sorry. Luciferian had a detect evil.
Yeah.
And what is it? What's the level?
I don't know what the level is for him.
I feel like it was like a level 3.
Does he have it written down? Adhoc, do you have your spells written down? You do, right? I'm sure you do.
D.
Now, I could use a little help because I still have. If you could look at my points, figure out how many I spent based on what I have listed, and then we'll pick the rest of them. And I have I could share that screen as well, where we're picking from.
Where we're picking from. Oh, that's your thing. That's your. Oh no, wait. What am I looking at? I'm looking at your screen, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So go back to your character
I'm looking
sheet.
for auto. Resist.
Yeah, Otto's irresistible dance.
Does this start with an O?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
I think it's level 6. I think. Yeah, level 6. Level 6. Otto's irresistible dance.
Irresistible dance. That's hilarious.
It's a great spell.
Wait, I can hear everybody in the room. I'm just trying to finish dinner while we get going. And again, Beebs, if you could like total up my
Wait,
stuff.
did we have Circle of Death?
Help.
I don't think we had Circle of Death.
Okay.
You got to get that just for the name alone.
That is a great name, though. That is a great name there. Protection.
That's a 6.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see any kind of orb of protector or something, but I do see wall of stone. I don't remember. Globe of invulnerability. That's what we talk. Yeah, globe of You have 10 foot. You have 10-foot radius. Yeah, globe of invulnerability. That's a 6th level spell. That's what it was.
Okay.
Globe, not orb. Totally different spell. Yeah, globe of invulnerability, level 6. And then looking at Adams, he's got. Do you have anything to lower than that, Adam? Below 4th level, or did you just stop at 3rd level?
Nope. I took everything. That's all the lowest level I went to. 3rd level.
Okay. So let's just take a quick look at Adhoc.
You can see how many points I have left. I mean, I can get some, but I figured like all these ones are good. I'd rather have more options and not enough. And I figured that they gave us,
Yeah. Well, you want at least one.
I want to collect all of them on the way up. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Well, let's take a look here.
Is Globe? Globe
This book just showed up at our house.
What's that?
Which
What
one
are you
is
saying,
it?
Josh? Or Dave? Dave, what is it? Is Globe?
Globe of Invulnerability is a level 6, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Do you guys know where this book came from? Josh and Dave? It's in our house. I've never seen it before. Raja Mikharar. My name's Futumch.
Raja Mikharar.
Century of spells, more than 100 time-tested, easy-to-use spells that really work.
Really? Well, that sounds potentially evil. Yes.
Yeah. Really. Detecting spells, reversing spells, water spells, incense spells.
Yeah, okay, so Adhock's got all the, he's got the spell magic, magic circle, prayer of healing, the zone of truth,
Mm-hmm. Dangerous
the
place.
spell magic.
I think this list is good.
Yeah, I think that for you, we're good to go there. And then just checking out Adhock's.
Yep. I'm looking through Twitch right now, trying to find the first one.
Yeah, it might be tricky. You might have to log into the back end of it. Okay, all right. Yeah, detect evil and good. Adhock's got that. Nobody has. There's no such thing as a detect trap, huh? I could have sworn somebody somewhere had some kind of. But apparently, that doesn't happen. Detects poison and disease. I would say, is Adhock there? Adhock, you hear us?
Yes.
I would say that you should. Why don't you take? There's a There's a fifth. There's a fifth level spell called Mass Cure Wounds, and that could be very useful for us if we're in battle and we're all getting connoitered up.
Yeah.
And you could cast Mass Cure Wounds and help all of us.
That's a good idea. All right, let's do that one. Where was I picking from? Am I picking from Cleric?
Yeah. Let me find it again. Hold on. You've got regular cure
Right here.
wounds. You found it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5th level.
I got Mass Heal and Mass Cure Wounds. Yeah, 5th level right here. When you cast a spell using a spell slot of 6th level or higher, the healing increases for 1 die. But we're playing at level 5, right?
Yeah, we're well, no, we should be pretty. I think our level is let's see. My level is level 5.
Yeah, level 5 right here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'll go over here and go down to 5th level. And it's called Cure Wounds. All right.
And why is it
Dylan, how many points do I have left?
Where are you at?
Oh, points.
Yeah. So how many points did you have at the start there?
Okay, so let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I got 6 1 level, so that's 6 points.
No, 6. The first level counts
And
as
then we
2
got
points, so that's 12.
okay, so that's 12.
All right.
Okay, and then second level is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second level
So that's
is that 12 as well?
yeah. No, that's 18. So that's 30 total.
Okay, and then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 third levels.
So that'd be 70 total. What's your total spell points?
Well, and then remember the 5th level one we just added 2.
Yeah, that's 76.
And my spell points. I think I typed this wrong. Yeah.
No,
Is it supposed to be?
Is it 83?
Yeah, but this is supposed to say SP, right?
Yeah, SP. Yeah. So that's 76. And then how many cantrips do you have there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, so you spent 82.
Perfect.
That's ridiculous.
All right, ready to roll. Ready to roll. Literally, we are ready to roll the dice.
All right.
All the dice.
All right. I want to. You don't need to keep sharing that screen.
Yeah, do.
Yeah, you do. Everyone's got to see my character all the time. All right. So if I recall, then where we had left off was we had just met Boomgut and Ashram and Trask, and we had agreed to have them join us on the quest, and we were going to wait until the morning, so we were all well rested, and then we'd get to the
our deaths.
Let's get to our deaths in the early morning. All right, so nothing occurs overnight. Everyone gets a good night's sleep. Everyone wakes up. We haven't been robbed. We all take our turns share, being on watch overnight. As the sun rises, we wake up. We decide to begin our search to try to find the entrance. Oh, right, we need a thing or
Bring up the
die rolling thing.
Great.
Who wants to do the die roller? Anybody?
I will. Okay.
Josh?
The people that we met are Boomgut and
Ashram.
Oh yeah.
Boomgut, Ashram, and Trask.
Trask. Yep. Trask Larook.
Yeah, Boomgut Normeeks, Ashram Quahai, and Trask Larook.
I have a note here that the cloak of invisibility that Josh has.
Yeah, Josh was given. Right.
Yeah, you were given. You were given a cloak of.
Yes, I was.
Josh was.
Josh.
Yeah, Josh was given the cloak of invisibility because.
Yeah,
I was gifted
the special orb thingy.
Right, you were. Yeah, what was it that you were gifted?
the ring. The ring.
Yeah, the ring that was.
Yeah.
The ring that was able to. I feel like it was something like lion.
Ring of death.
Hold on.
Ring of death.
What was it? What was it?
It was a ring.
Yeah, it was a ring, and we didn't know how many or didn't know how many charges it had.
Yeah. So you didn't want to use it multiple times. If you only used it once. You wanted to limit your uses because you don't know how many you have. Be right back.
Can you remember what my charisma was?
It was pretty decent.
What is my
Charisma.
It had
I
to
wanna
do it. That was too perfect of a question.
Yeah. I think your charisma was
17?
somewhere around. Was it that high?
Not as high as mine, I promise you that.
Oh, how high's yours?
How high is yours, Adhawk? Pretty high, right?
I'll go with 16.
Mine be the maximum. My charisma be 23.
There you go.
But I had plus points because
Yeah,
we're from a superior race, basically,
all right.
of handsomeness.
Okay. And your faith, I'm gonna say your faith was 11. David Nash, I think your faith was 11.
Faith. 11? Okay.
Yeah, your faith. And then your dexterity, I think, was a little higher. Say 15 or something like that. And then your agility,
How high was my dexterity?
15 or so, I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
And then agility was around 11 again, wasn't super high. And let's see, and that puts you.
Here, I'll do it for agility at 12.
12 sounds good.
Yeah.
And then your what is it? It's your hit points. Are your hit points would be Constitution endurance 12. Yeah, so you'd be 12. So you'd have 60 hit points. Your hit points would be 60/12. Hit points, yeah, HP is HP. HP would be 60/12.
Oh, yeah. Like, what's HP?
That's how much damage you take before you die.
What is it? Something slash 12?
Yeah, 60/12.
Thank you.
So what that means is you have 60 points, and every time you go up a level, you'll get 12 more. And if your hit points get down to 0, you're dead.
And isn't the dungeon master trying to
I'm
get
trying to kill you.
everybody? Yeah.
My goal in this game is to have all of you die before you get out of the dungeon.
What a pal.
Yeah. Yeah, what a pal.
All right, so as soon as everybody's all set and at their stations,
Get my earpiece in.
Hey, did we get to play the intro this time?
do you want to play it? I think we played it before most of you were here.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, let's play it again.
Okay, so it's the official
Okay.
beginning.
Let's play it again.
Here we go. go.
Excelente.
That intro is so.
That's the best. That's the best.
Yeah.
You're loving it. You're loving it.
Yeah.
It's working.
So
It's
good.
going well.
Creativity.
delicious, Al Dog.
Creativity comes together. Yeah, it's a big room martini.
Big room martini.
To the big room, everybody. To the big room.
To the big room.
To the big room.
Huzzah!
And of course, Terry for the recipe of the martini.
Nice.
Terry recipe. It's got a couple green olives in there and a black one. We mix it up.
Nice. Healthy. I mean, it's healthy for you.
Shaken, not
Healthy
stirred.
for you.
All right, so we all set out on our way up the hillside, up the mountaintop, till we get to the spot that we observed from up above, with the pumpkin-looking skull head, a bunch of stones all around, and as Ashram and them had told us, it's always hidden. It's always hidden. It's always. So we've got to start probing around. We got to start, looking for our searches. So we spend an hour or so searching around, and eventually we come across what appears to be an opening that's covered with a bunch of stones. We need to roll a die now. We need to roll a 6-sided die, and someone's got to share it and show us what the roll
That's
is.
you.
You got this, Josh.
I'm here.
All right, so share your screen. You can share the dice, and roll a 6-sided die.
You're our official die roller.
You guys won't know exactly what this means, but I'll know. Depending upon the die, I'll know what's happening next.
Okay, present, share screen, dice roller, share. That isn't the roll. Roll.
Right.
4.
Okay,
Yes.
so you're psyched about the 4?
Yeah, 4 is high.
You like the 4?
4 is high.
Gotta
Matt.
like it.
What if you were trying to roll low?
Right? You don't know. All right. All right. So we're there. We see about roughly a 10-foot archway in front of us that seems to have been blocked up by some sort of either a landslide or people putting stones there intentionally to block it off.
Something of Blumgart's race.
Could be, yeah. Could be any a number of things, but so what we got is what do we want to do? Do we want to start clearing out the passageway, or do we want to keep looking for other passageways?
I tell our companions, I suggest to them, I go, well, I think you guys look really strong, and maybe you might like to remove those boulders. What do you guys think? What do you think about that? I asked them a question.
And hold on a second. Yeah, the obvious answer is boom, guys. Those boulders are too large.
Okay, I can move a smaller one.
I could move these smaller ones for you. But yeah. So do we want to start clearing away this entranceway? Do we want to keep looking? What do we want to do?
Well, it's up to you guys. Josh and Dave, what do you feel about this way in?
Do we have any clues to see if it is? Do we have any clues of what is behind it? Is there like?
You want to try and look in, or?
Could we maybe like separate a couple of them just and get a peek in to see if there's any light or anything?
Yeah, we could totally go for that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And if not, we keep looking, and if we do, we should make an effort to.
All right, so we spend roughly 10-15 minutes clearing away a couple of stones up from the top, making sure there's nothing that's going to affect anything structurally. So nothing is going to collapse on us or anything. And so we clear out enough.
Oh, Beeb, wait, I just want to interrupt. I know you mentioned earlier that I do have a fine traps spell.
Good.
Yeah,
Great.
it's a second level divination. It's only second level.
Fine
I sense
traps.
the presence of any trap within range that is within line of sight. A trap for the purpose of the spell includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect you consider harmful or undesirable, which was specifically intended as such by its creator. Thus, the spell would sense an area affected by the alarm spell, a glyph of warding, or a mechanical pit trap, but it would not reveal a natural weakness in the floor, an unstable ceiling, or hidden sinkhole. So it has to be something like somebody set up intentionally to hurt. Yeah.
Right.
Senses the intent.
And its spell merely reveals that the trap is present. We don't learn the location of the trap. We just learn the general nature and danger posed by the trap that you sense. And I can do that within 120 feet of us. And it's only second level. So I can do that if you guys want.
Let me write this down. Yeah. So you have, I want to do this. I want to write down, I want to just write down a scrap sheet here so that as we cast spells.
Right.
So I got this here, and then I got Luciferian. And
should I edit Dave. Should I edit it in the Jamboard that I have?
Did you send that, by the way?
Not yet. I'm gonna.
Can you
keep filling it out as this D&D session?
Yeah, but
does.
Can you
but
share
after
it
the D&D session is over, then I will send it.
I'd like to put on my stuff.
Okay, I will send it to you.
Do you have a link to this? Do you have this link?
Yeah, I do.
No, Dave and Dosh. Do you have this link so you can look up your spells and stuff too? I'll send it over to
you. No.
Okay.
No.
Let me see if I can put it in the private chat. You can see it in the private chat, yeah?
I don't know.
Okay.
Do you see the private chat over on the?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
And also tell me when you have shared that Jamboard.
I'm trying, yeah.
All right, so Luciferian, you said that you have the deck trap and it's a level 2, right?
Yeah. Do you need to see the?
So that will cost you. No.
Do you need to see like what die I need to roll or whatever?
No, I have the same link you have up right here.
Oh, okay, cool.
But though, so if we want you to cast that will cost you 3 spell points. So then you have 83 total. So you'll go down to 80 until the end of this day. So that means you've only got 83 spell points total that you could spend on casting.
And we're just starting off the day. So do we? So
do we want to cast it yet? Do we want to wait? My vote would be to hold off while we're.
I think so too.
You're on mute, Gustavian. There you
go. We wait. I say we wait.
Okay.
Can I ask you, is there a way, Beebs, like based on some of our natural stats that we could make a roll to see if we sense any danger or like, you know what I'm saying? Just without using a spell in a sense, like our intuition, for instance, can we do a roll against intuition? Or is that a stat?
No, we have intelligence, but we don't have any kind of intuition.
Okay. All right. So then there's no way to do it.
Yeah, not really. It's pretty much that kind of comes down to us as the players.
Yeah. Right. Our human brains.
Right. How are we feeling about the different
organic computers?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So basically, we're walking. We find an entrance, and what do our companions say? I say, like, look, have you ever gone in this way before?
Well, that Ashram says, again, every time we have come here, the entrances have been different. Sometimes there's more than one entrance. Sometimes there's only one entrance.
Are the entrances clearly like this? Being that this one is intentionally sealed or concealed, does that give rise to any suspicion on your behalf, Paul? Gaffron?
The last time we came, the we encountered one entrance that was nothing but the trap, and we encountered
my
a
computer's
second
about to
entrance.
die. So
Plug it in. Get your charger.
Yeah.
Yeah, plug it in. And we encountered a second entrance that was very well concealed, and that was the way that we actually got into the tunnel. But the first time we came, there were 3 separate entrances, and 2 of them led into the tomb, and the one that seemed obvious was the trap.
Ah, okay.
So it's different every time.
Behind you, Josh.
All right, so basically we wind up clearing off enough space so that we can at least look in. Now,
I stick my whole head in. Do I have a torch that I could kind of just stick?
Yeah,
get a gander.
Yeah, we all have torches that we can
and
light up when we want to.
And we're listening. We listen. There's nothing. There's no crazy sounds behind there.
No, it sounds very quiet. There's no draft, so there's no wind blowing in there. There's nothing like that. It's just
okay.
And it's fairly dark.
So our issue right now is that these boulders are too large for like any of us to move individually.
Yeah, we can clear the whole thing out, or we could clear enough room for us to crawl through.
Yeah.
In roughly 30 minutes, if we wanted to do so. The hole that we've opened right now at the top is big enough for 5 of our group to look through.
Okay.
And just, without really sticking our heads in there, but just to look and see what we see.
Yeah, I think we should start doing the work,
Do we want to take a look in first?
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, we'll go.
It'd be better. Yeah.
I just feel like we should start.
If we just barge in, it would be like
dangerous.
We don't know what's to
expect.
All right, so are the 5 of us going to look in there? Now, keep in mind, those who don't look in, what they won't be in any danger of getting hit in the face by a poison arrow, but they also would really see what was going on in there, if anything.
Well, the person with the highest, I think, constitution should look in.
Let me see.
Because they could take the most damage.
Right.
I'm gonna see what my constitution.
I think
my constitution is. I don't think we did constitution yet.
Yeah, wait, I have it here. Your constitution is we're going with your constitution of 13 constitution.
I have 17 constitution.
I also have 17.
What's your dodging constitution or your agility?
My agility and dexterity both suck. 9 and 10.
Mine's 12 and 15.
I think I have to go in because my constitution is 17 and my agility is 18.
Okay, so
we are here to protect you.
True.
Yeah. What's my constitution?
What's Boomgut?
13.
Boomgut doesn't.
Well, you don't get to know his stats really, but
okay.
But Boomgut's a big guy. He looks like he could definitely take a.
Yeah, let's. How about if I suggest Bloomgut take a look in first?
Okay. And if he denies, I look.
Right,
well, who's the most important here? And no offense, who is
expendable? Not? Well, I'm the most important for sure.
So yeah, it depends who you ask. Usually, it depends who you ask. What answer you get?
Seeing my immense importance to the group overall, I should definitely not look. All right, so how about Josh and Boomgut are going to take a look, right?
Yes.
Right, Josh and Boomgut take a look. Nothing comes shooting out. There's no kind of poison thing or anything. So they encourage everyone else to go, okay, hey, guys, here, take a look. It seems safe. Right. So everyone goes up and takes a look, and from the entrance, here's what you see. From the entrance, you see
This.
and you see.
By the way, is that music in the background affecting anybody?
No, I don't hear it at all.
No, can't
Great.
hear it.
What music?
Okay, it's just for me then. I have
Okay.
the Hawk the Slayer soundtrack. Like,
All right, so
whoa.
So
A
that's-
couple doors of death.
so this is what we see from the entrance. It looks
Sweet.
so we're looking at that. It looks like it's roughly 50 feet deep. It looks like the ceiling is about equal to the archway in front of us. So the whole room appears to be about 10 foot high. It looks like it's about 50 feet into the doorways. And roughly 20 feet across. So that's what we're looking at right now.
All right.
So do we want to completely clear away the stone, spend another half hour, or do we want to crawl through and go from there, or do we want to go look elsewhere?
Crawl through for me.
I think so too.
I think so too, and also I maybe reconsider doing the detect traps since it's 120 feet and kind of kill two birds with one stone because I could kind of look behind each door as well. I guess
You'd be able to know if there's any. Yeah, you'd be able to. You'd be able to, assuming the spell is successful, you'd be able to tell if there's any traps in it. Now that wouldn't necessarily tell you if it's a real entrance or not. Yeah, you don't know that.
right.
My only concern, Blumcard says, my only concern with crawling through the opening we've made is if we all get in there and there is some kind of trap, we can only enter and exit one at a time. It's not like we can all crawl through the hole at the same time. So if we have to make a quick exit, these stones are going to block us from running away and potentially trap us in there.
Yeah.
Let's put the half an hour in.
Yeah, we open up that door.
Yeah, and beetles that crawl under our flesh come flooding out. Someone's gonna get murdered trying to get out that hole.
True.
All right, so we it's already close to 9 a.m. So the sun's definitely up. We're gonna spend another half hour or so to clear more of a passageway out.
It's worth it.
All right,
Everybody
agrees. Everybody agrees on that.
What you think, Javen Doshes?
We're looking at the Javen Doshes. You guys make the final calls here.
I think.
Or do we want to conserve time and crawl in?
Well, it's better to be safe than sorry. So.
And. But even though when the travelers came in and entered, it changed. It was the obvious one was a trap.
Right. But is this the obvious? We haven't even found any other entrances yet.
No.
So we don't know
this being concealed wasn't exactly obvious. I think we're going to find that everywhere we go.
What if we try to find a different entrance? If we do, then we make the call from there. If we make the call now, then it would just be like, where's the entrances? So.
What if we split the team up? And while
that's
people
what
are
happens
opening
in
it up,
every single horror movie, and it never works out. So, no.
And some people search, and the big people stay and remove the rock.
Do we have the ability to make a fire that a smoke would be like a beacon to go to if we split up?
Sure.
Okay. Yes. I think we should make a fire, send well, since there's 7 of us, send 4.
There's 8. There's 8 of us total, right?
Or 8 of us,
yeah.
then 4 that 4 searching for them and 4 go in.
Well, 4 just to clear a pathway, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then if the 4 clear it,
should we hold something like a string to attach the 2 groups or the 3 groups or whatever?
I have 10 feet of string.
That works.
I also have
need to go further than that.
Yeah, we probably have to go further than that to search for.
I also have 50 feet of
smoke
rope.
signals.
Yeah, the
Smoke
cacao.
signals.
You do a
Some kind of
cacao.
loud,
If
loud
it's
signal. You bang on shields.
Right.
Oh, I do have a tinderbox. So
For light, yeah.
I think
fire.
I think our first point of action is to make a fire to become a beacon. To be a beacon.
Beacon.
Do we have any breadcrumbs?
we're looking at roughly a 200-foot diameter hilltop here that we'd be searching. All right, that's kind of on a rocky ledge, so we can't really move around it too quickly. So if we want to keep half of the group here to clear out the rocks and send the other half out searching, we can do that. And then it's going to take the group that remains a little longer to clear everything out. It'll take them about an hour. And then you all could go, whoever else was searching would be able to go in, little 30-minute increments until they come all the way around. I don't think anybody should go in until the whole group is together.
Definitely.
So nobody goes into anything until the whole group is there. Not that we all have to step inside. We could have some people wait on the outside just in case something goes crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But so if we were going to pick people clearing stones, we would want Boom Gut to be there because he's probably the physically strongest of our group. Blumgart, my guy Blumgart, is shockingly weak for a Khazad, so he would not be great at clearing stones.
I have a 12 strength.
Josh, you have a pretty decent strength, don't you?
I have an 11.
11, okay.
I think mine's like a 12. Let me check.
We have you down at a 12 strength, yep.
Yeah.
And Luciferian.
Oh, wait, I put down 13. Mm-hmm.
Let's go with 12.
12. There we go.
Yeah. So it seems like it's probably going to, if we want to go this way, Luciferian, what's your strength?
I'm not strong.
No.
Strength is 11.
And Gustavian, yours is what?
12.
Yeah, so the strongest people in our group would be Boomgut, Ashram, Trask.
Everybody that's not in our group.
Yeah, everybody's not in our group. Those 3. And then Josh, yours is what?
11.
Mine is 11.
11. So then I guess it would be
It's 11.
Dave at 12? Or Gustavo, yours is 12?
Correct.
So it would probably be Gustavian, Ashram, Trask, and Boomgut removing stones.
All right.
And then the other 4 of us going on the search.
There's no way.
Does that sound good for everyone?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to go 30 minutes. The other 4 of us searching. All right.
Correct.
We're going to need that. We're going to need the dice up again, Josh.
Okay.
Let's put them up on the screen.
Oops. Okay. Open that tab. Is it what side die? 6?
No, 6 out of die, yeah.
Okay. Let me share. The one you first see isn't the roll.
The roll, right? Yeah, we'll roll it. Yeah. There we go.
5.
Okay, 5. Okay, so after roughly 30 minutes of searching, we haven't found anything as of yet, and we know there's at least another 30 minutes of the group to clear. Do we want to continue searching, or return to the group?
Return to the group.
I'd say we return to the group and check in with them.
Well, we know. Yeah, okay. I mean, we know. The question is going to be: are we returning to the group with the intention of helping them clear out the stones and going into this entranceway, or do we want to keep looking? Because we know it's going to take another half hour or so for them to clear the stones. So do we want to? Do we want to use time to search, or?
I say we return.
Help them clear stones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it would take a long time getting back and then going around again. By then they would be done getting the boulders. And what if they had a couple of boulders left and we found an entrance?
Sure. All right, so we return back. You know, by the time we get back there, it's roughly 9:45 or so. We assist them with throwing out the rest of the boulders. You know, we get it all done just prior to 10 in the morning, and the pathway is now clear.
Woo!
All right, so the pathway is good. We better make sure that everybody's here now. Make sure that
all 8 of us.
Right.
8. Yes, 8. I need to look at the.
Is everybody here? Are we waiting for Luciferian?
Ad hoc. Ad hoc can hear us.
Ad hoc can hear us. Okay.
See.
All right. So again, this is what you're looking at. So now what?
Classic 2-door.
Yeah. So what order do we, if we're gonna enter?
Welcome to Game Show of Death.
What
number 1?
What order are we taking? How do we want to walk in there? What do we want to do?
I say I go first. I mean, even though I'm the
leader.
Yeah, I have the most constitution and agility. So, if I did take a hit, I wouldn't. It wouldn't be too bad for me.
All right. So how about we go? You
and I can dodge it.
And me and Boomgut, Blade Eater and Boomgut, Blumgart and Boomgut will flank you on either side. All right, because Boomgut can definitely take a shot, and I have a decent constitution, so I can take a shot, and I have faith that I'm going to survive every encounter I enter in. So Josh takes the lead with Blumgart and Boomgut on either one of his sides. In the middle, we want to have Dave and Luciferian there in the middle. Maybe have Ashram in the middle between those two.
I prefer to be in the back.
Okay.
And I have a crossbow ready.
And I'll have my healing spells ready in case anything happens. But I want to warn everybody.
I'm a runner.
Guys, before we go in, I say, so guys, before we go in here, be cautious, pay attention to the ceilings, the corners,
right?
You can't see. And also as you step, make sure that it's not a trapper. Because if it's a trapper, you'll hear the floor you'll hear a crunching sound.
Right.
That will alert you in that point. get out of that room because it's actually
Alive.
It's not. It's an illusion. To explain what a trapper is to the Javen Dashes.
A trapper is a creature that is very thin. It's only like a couple of inches thick, but it spreads out over a large surface. Some of the big ones are 30 feet or so in diameter, and they typically lay on the floor and camouflage themselves, so they look just like a stone floor. And as you walk on them, they feel just like a stone floor. But when you get to the middle of it, they fold up around you and start to crush you and suffocate you. And there's a similar one called, I think, Lurker that is on the ceiling that drops down on top of you. So those are things that
seems
happen.
really creepy. And then when we got older, we found out that this actually happens with some creatures in the ocean that have complete camouflage ability.
Yeah.
Look exactly like coral, and then all of a sudden the fish comes and it morphs out of the coral, and it's not a coral. It's it's an octopus. Octopus can change colors and everything. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like magic. Watching that shit. Have you ever seen it on YouTube? Scary magic.
Now, do we want Luciferian at all to just cast a spell here at all to detect traps, or just take our time and go in slowly?
Take our time.
I say take our time, and yeah.
All right, so we're moving in. All right, so we're moving in. We're roughly 5 feet in, 10 feet in. The back
reading
row.
Everything, listening.
Right, walking slowly, making sure we're checking the ceilings and the walls. Ceilings and the walls all seem to be just like they look on the picture. Just stone. We're not hearing any kind of crunchers or anything like that, other than standard gravel and dirt and dust moving around as we step forward. At about the 15-foot in mark, everybody's now inside. Still taking our time up to the doors. Going up to 20 feet in. We're continuing forward. Nothing yet. We don't hear anything. Javen Dosh, could you roll a die now?
Yep. 6-sided?
A 20-sided, please.
Okay.
Big one.
$20-sided die going in.
A 6. Okay. 25 feet in. Nothing yet. We're still about halfway there now. We're about halfway to the doors.
What if we sent? Can I shoot the ceiling or shoot the floor to see if it reacts?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot the floor up ahead of us. See if there's any response.
All right, so about how far in front of us? We're 25 feet in now. How far between us and 50 feet? I mean, there's 25 more feet to go forwards.
10 feet in front of us.
So around the 35-foot mark.
Yep. That split the difference. A little closer to us.
All right, Javen Dosh, roll a 20-sided die.
Yep. Present.
I wish you could hear the music.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to keep the die screen up, you can.
Okay.
17.
17.
All right, so you take a good shot. Yeah, you stick it right. It seems to stick into the ground, but not. We don't see any reaction from anything.
And is that the same as the ceiling?
Do you want to shoot the ceiling as well?
Let's shoot the ceiling as well.
Why don't I just do the detector trap thing?
Well, we should be able. You'd think we'd be able to re-grab his bolts.
My bolt, yeah.
But your spells only you only get your spell points back at the end of the day. And the thought is, this is the first room we're in right now, so we don't want you running out when we're in the depths of the dungeon.
And if it hits it and it is one of them, at least we can react without.
Right.
just like, well, it's here. I don't know which one it is.
Right. Actually, you're shooting about the same distance, 35 feet.
Seems about right.
Yep.
All right. Javen Dosh, roll that 20-sided die again.
Or that beautiful bean footage. Yeah.
6.
Okay.
The shot's a little off. It doesn't quite hit the same 35 foot. Winds up a little shorter, about 27 feet away from the main entrance. So, but again, no reaction. No reaction from the ceiling. Continue moving forwards.
I'd say. Also, I think
All right, we're
I
at
have
the
a plan
25
for when
foot
we
mark.
get to the door.
Okay.
When we
All right,
get
we're
to
at
the
the
door. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
We're at the 30-foot mark. Javen Dosh, roll a 20-sided die. 30-foot mark, we're walking. Okay, and Josh says, Josh, you feel or hear, you're not sure if you feel or hear something that sounds like a click. It sounds like a mechanical.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
There's a tripwire.
What was that?
Nobody move.
All right,
Josh, what do you say?
Yeah, what do you say? You hear what sounds like a mechanical click from under your foot. What do you
I
say,
heard
Josh?
a click. Everyone.
Stop.
Yeah.
So we all stop.
And then later assess. Not saying this, but actually no. Yeah, I do say this. When we stop, we'll later assess just like if we are going to back up because if it's a tripwire.
Okay, so we're at the 30-foot mark in, and we all stop. Josh says, "Yeah, I heard a click underfoot." We all stop for a second. All right, Josh, roll the die for my character. Okay, roll the die for Adam's character. Roll the die for yourself. Roll the die for Dave Javendosh. Roll the die for Gustavian. Ashram. Boomgut. And Trask. All right. So, Boomgut. Oh, I'm sorry, not Boomgut. Oh, yeah, that was Boomgut, yeah. Boomgut spins from the front on the side and says, "The entranceway."
Oh, no. It's closing behind us.
We all spin. And we can see very slowly what appears to be a large stone slab starting to roll out from the one end to block the entrance.
Fight it.
Well, it's just a large stone wheel. It looks like a large stone circular disc that is very slowly sliding from the left to the right.
Gustavian, can you shoot a bolt underneath in front of it to see if it'll slow the
Well, I say let's run. I say we run back to it and see if we can jam something into by hand instead of trying like using accuracy. I think it would be faster just to run back if it's moving slowly and see if we can halt
jam
it.
Another stone, like a smaller stone.
I kind of have a feeling script-wise, this is just the design.
Yeah, so, I think so. Just to keep us moving forward. I don't think it's really important. There's no reason to go backwards, honestly. We should keep going forward. We're going to choose a door. We're going to do that anyway. Let's just go for
it. Do we want? Are we looking to stop the thing from?
I don't. Well, if it's moving,
it's not
really
that far.
Slowly,
it's 30 feet.
If it's moving really slowly, I think we'd be able to slip through.
We're going to lose daylight. We'll lose our light. It'll get dark in here. That's the only real concern. and we don't want to be rushed choosing these doors.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Let's see if we have anything.
The only thing that would be rushing us is the fact that it's moving. The question is, can we stop it from rolling?
So that we have an exit.
If we stop it, then we have an exit, and we're not worried about the lights. But if we can't stop it, then we have to make a decision on: are we going for the doors, or are we getting out of here?
Is this one a trap?
Right. So we have to make a decision.
So it's gonna get dark in here. So we do want a source of light.
If it closes, right?
If it is unsuccessful on trying to stop it. So I think we should try to stop it, and if it won't stop, then we'll assess whether or not anyone has anything.
Okay.
Quickly.
Well, okay. May I make a suggestion then that the strong people and fast people run back. Let's see if you can get a stone underneath it to stop it from moving.
Yeah.
Well,
Boom got shortly after he yells the entrance. Boomgut starts moving back towards the sliding door. So Boomgut kind of acts on his own that he's running in that direction. Does anybody join him running back in that direction?
I join him.
Okay, so Gustavian, Boomgart,
and I'm already
both
close.
go running back towards the door. Blumgart stays close to Josh. Just to protect.
I'm not running anywhere. I'm staying put.
Okay, so Lucifer stands pat. Dave, are you staying there? Or are you joining the people running for the door?
I'm sorry. I sort of like disconnected or something like that. And you guys were
Would you like to run back and help stop the door, or are you going to stay put?
Boomgut, and Gustavian are running back towards the door. The rest of the group seems to be hanging out where we're at. And where are you going? Are you going to go try to help stop the
my strength
sliding
and
wall?
My agility are both 12s. So would I have a good chance on stopping the door? Probably
that's
not.
That's not bad for this group. That's not too bad.
And there's strength in numbers.
It was just,
I don't.
Yeah, by yourself, not much, but
with other. Oh, then yeah, I'd go back and stop the door.
I don't.
All right, so the three of you are running towards the door.
I don't go back. I take a short inventory of what I have in my bag to see if we can start a fire.
Okay.
If you start a fire and that door closes, we're all going to die of carbon monoxide.
All right, so basically, like I said, it's
but
about
do we
20
have
feet
any
wide.
other source of light?
Yeah, we have cantrips. We have a spell.
We do have some shells,
torches.
But we can use a torch. The room's big enough to use a torch for a while. So I was half kidding. That's a good idea. It's a good idea, Josh.
Yeah.
We'll want a torch fire, not a campfire.
The entranceway is roughly, the entranceway itself is about 15 feet across. The room is about 20 feet across. By the time the three of you get to the door, it's covered about 4.5, 5 feet. So it's still 2/3 of the way open. The initial attempt to grab it and just physically stop it, it keeps rolling, albeit a little bit slower. There are some stones around. There are some stones that would be large enough that you could try to wedge beneath the door. Is Gustavian still there? Is he?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. My plan is to start wedging stones to try and screw the track that's on.
Sure. So you do that. So you guys start wedging stones underneath the where it's wheeling. The first couple ones seem to get crushed under the weight, but before it reaches 6 feet across, the blocks start to add up and hold up, and the wheel stops rolling. So it stops in place with 9 feet open. So there's still 9 feet of space to exit and leave this passageway.
Good. That's good.
And there's roughly 20 feet from where Josh and the rest of the group are to get to the double doors.
Okay.
Those double doors right there.
I had a tactic for the double doors when we opened them.
Okay.
Can you show that?
Yep. There you go.
So, if you see towards the right and the left of the doors, or towards the wall of each door, there's a space that someone small could fit. When we open them, is if it's possible to open both of them.
Right.
If it is, we open one, and then the person is, instead of being like right near it, so that if anything comes out, it just like goes right into that small person. They instead go behind the door and pull it out, so that they don't get
right.
crushed,
So kind of pull
and could
themselves
attack
into the
from
corner
behind
there.
if anything comes.
So I ask, well, I not at this point, but I'll wait till I'll save my question.
Okay.
To go get a
All right. So
marker,
we
but I can hear
move
you
up
guys.
as a group. Then we move up closer to the doors. So nothing else transpires in the last 20 feet.
And then this is where I ask the Jabin Dashes. I say, sires, I have a detect trap cantrip I can use. Would you prefer that I use it at this time?
Detect magic.
Trap. Detect trap.
Oh, detect trap.
Which will tell me if there's a trap intended for us behind either one of the doors. We can use it to detect trap on it. And that is if it's something intentional to harm us. It will alert us that it exists.
That we should probably put the strong people or the people with the most constitution in front of us. Yes, I think we should use that.
Okay.
All right. I'll be glad to oblige. Stand back, everybody.
Stand back, everybody.
So then I start going, concentrating.
And
All right.
some more.
We're gonna want to roll a die there, Javen Dosh.
Okay.
You guys sense a slight glow on my hands, and then I go like this and roll the dice. Let's see what I figure out.
Sorry. Hold on. That 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so as we know, it's not going to be the one that first shows up on screen.
Right.
Okay. Roll.
All right.
5.
So you cast your spell, and you say you don't get any detection of any kind of trap of any sort on either door.
Okay. Yeah.
So they're safe.
But I think that die roll is possibly, I don't know what I needed to roll on that die, but that is a low roll for a 20, right? So that's less than 25. That's a 25% out of 100, basically, I rolled, right? So like it's probable that my spell I just failed.
But sometimes what you need is a low roll.
Okay.
But sometimes what you need is a low roll.
I mean, so okay. So really, we have no
the dice.
So only the dungeon master knows.
A lot of times they don't show. A lot of times when you're regularly playing, they. Right. I just like to show the dice because it helps confuse people.
Okay. So basically, what you're saying is we can't really put a lot of stock in the dice, assuming that we always have to roll high, because sometimes we have to roll low. And as a dungeon master, you're not going to tell us if we're looking for a low roll or high roll, so that we don't really know if our spell works or not. Well, I'm going to ask the dungeon master.
I think what you're saying is that detect trap is useless.
Right. I mean, at that point, if I don't know if I'm trying to roll high or low, then I have no indication whether my intuition is correct or not. So at that point, it is a useless spell.
I'll give you the tip that on that. Yeah, I'll let you know. On this one, you were trying to roll low.
Oh wow. Okay. So then we can have fairly. So I feel like I did the cantrip correctly, and so that's what I'll tell you guys. So I say, listen, I feel like I did the cantrip correctly, and I didn't detect any. And you say I don't detect anything?
No, there's no sign of it.
There's no sign of
any kind of trap.
So I don't, and I'm confident that I did the spell correctly, and I detect no trap behind either door.
All right. Do we want to open them at the same time? Open them separately? Follow Josh's theory of somebody opens them and pulls it into the corner, while the guys with a higher constitution maybe stand there to see what happens.
What do you think, Dave?
Two doors.
He doesn't detect anything.
Right. We could try to open them both at the same time. We could try to open them one at a time.
I would like to add that that the spell is that I cast for, Dave, is good for only 120 feet. So I don't know if you can get a gauge of what 120 feet is, but your rooms in your house, the living room, you're in a living room right now, right? So that's probably only 20 feet across. So it'd be like 6 times as long. I mean, this would be like the length of your entire yard, right? Like from standing where your deck is all the way to the other houses where we throw footballs and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You stand on your deck and you look all the way across your yard to where the other house is. That's about 120 feet. So that's the distance that it is safe, according to me, behind either of the doors, which tells me that when we open the doors, what I'm expecting is to see 2 hallways. And we're not really going to, there's nothing going to be, it's going to be similar to entering here where we enter the hallway and there's probably not going to be an immediate threat for at least 120 feet, at which point, there might something else might be happening. But right now there's no intended traps, tripwires or anything like this for us.
Yeah. So if something comes running at our faces,
yeah, it'll probably be because we don't know there's no monster or creature on the other side.
Yeah, because I would not.
It would be a trap.
Yeah,
right. Mm-hmm. So there's no trap.
So it could be a creature. Correct. It could still be monsters or some other type of ghoul.
Right.
I think if we open the door with 2 people, one at a time, one of them's most likely gonna get hurt. But if we open them one at a time, also from 100 feet,
if there's 2 doors, there's always going to be one of them that is the correct one. And we don't always know if one of them is going to be a trap. We just know that one of them is going to be correct. If that's something we can be sure on, because actually we don't even know, because this might have just been a whole trap to begin with.
And sometimes the correct door starts with the trap.
True. I don't know.
I'd recommend, how about, maybe even either going with Josh with, opening both doors at the same time if they allow us to open. Maybe we'll find out upon trying that we can only open one at a time. And the other thing is we can have some of our NPC characters here try to open the door for us. So what I think we need to decide, what the Javen does,
Josh, roll a die here.
Javen Dashes need to decide what order we're standing in as we open these doors and what we're going to do. But my part is done, so I just step back at this point.
All right, so that was the roll. Was that the roll 9? Okay. All right, so
Not
Josh.
Upside down 6. I'm kidding.
Looks like cheese curls. Josh.
Cheese curls? What are you eating, Val?
Cheese curd.
Cheese and crackers.
Yummy.
That's
so
my
Josh,
favorite cuss word. Cheese
and crackers.
Yeah.
All right, so Josh, there's something about the hinges on the doors that doesn't quite seem right to you. You spot it. Being a thief.
Yeah.
You see something that says there's something not quite right about the hinges on the doors.
I say, hold on. I put it in private chat.
What are you doing, Josh?
So Josh says, hold on.
Instead of telling us, are you typing it right now, Josh?
Yeah, he says, don't open that yet. Josh says, don't open that yet.
Hold
on, don't open that yet.
He had food in his mouth at the time, that's why.
Hold on. Don't open it yet. Being a thief, I see something is wrong or odd with this door hinge. I don't know what, but there is something abnormal to it.
Let's investigate.
Yeah.
All right, so do you want to? Right, so we're gonna investigate. Investigate the hinges.
Yeah, me being a thief, I think I should take a closer look at it. I do.
Okay. All right, so upon further investigation, Josh goes over and looks at all of the hinges and says to us, I don't think these are doors.
What does that mean?
They
mouths? Paintings?
So as we investigate further, we try to turn the doorknobs. The doorknobs turn, but it just appears to be a sculpted wall to look like doors. And that the hinges are just there for effect. But there is no door there.
Explains the gaps on the side.
It was a trap because the closing door would have locked them in there without they wouldn't have access to anything. They couldn't get out.
The adventure would have ended.
That's it. So both doors are sculptures?
Both the doors just appear to be nothing but sculpture made out of the stone of the mountain. And the hinges are there as an effect, just to make it look like they can open, but they're just solid stone.
So I suggest, I say, Josh, can you take a look around the rest of the room? See if you identify any of the stones. Maybe there's a secret button or key or some other thing that can open maybe a wall, or there's a secret passage. Can you look around before we leave this room for our own safety?
I can.
All right, so how much time do we want to spend searching if it takes that long? I mean, we'll roll and see if we find something.
Let's take 5 minutes right now.
Yeah, I was going to say 5.
Okay. He doesn't find anything in 5 minutes. If you're going to look, it's going to take at least 15, 20 minutes to try to get around the...
Then 15, 20 minutes.
All right. So we're going to spend about 15 minutes searching here. Josh, roll a die. 20-sided. Josh finds nothing during his 15-minute search.
I get a sense
He says,
that
"I'm not."
you were supposed to roll high on.
Josh
Yeah.
says, I'm not seeing anything here. Do we want to keep
84
looking?
minutes.
Spend another 15 minutes, or are we leaving this hallway?
Another 15 minutes would give you another die roll, Josh.
Right. It's about 10:30 in the morning right now.
Then we can compare a low die
I'd
roll
say
to a
so.
high die roll.
I'd say so. It's not even very close to noon.
Right.
Yeah.
Sundown's gonna be around 7:30.
Okay,
today.
so we got like a whole 7 hours to actually like.
To be outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
15
probably
minutes
not.
is pretty much
It's
nothing.
probably not going to matter once we're inside.
True.
All right. You're searching. Roll it. Okay. You're searching for another 10, 15 minutes. Everything. The walls just seem pretty standard. You're not coming across any kind of tripwires or any kind of switches or levers or stones to push in or whatever.
So I asked a question to everyone. I say, look, what we entered in, let's think about what just happened. We see a room, we step into this room. There was some type of button trigger that Josh activated with his foot to start the entranceway to close. Why would somebody want to close us in here? Who would it benefit and why?
Well,
Is
probably
it just the two. It's just one of the random traps to say, hey, this is not really the entrance. Go.
Yeah, it would be like
continue
a
sneaking.
false. It would be like a false hallway to try to get people who are coming down to get the Demi-Lich's treasure to get trapped in here and die and never be able to find the treasure.
Because of starvation.
And, you know, kind of in a way, it would make sense that somebody found it in the past and said, you know what, let's cover this with stones so that nobody ever falls for this trap.
Again, yeah. I think we should bail at this point. I think let's head out. I think we're done here.
I'd give it one. Let's see if we can get a high die roll. Because we have a low one, we have a middle. Give it another 15 minutes and then bail.
Well, I state my position and ask the group, what does everybody else think?
Yeah, I mean,
should we spend another fit? You know, do you want to?
Blumgart and the rest of the group would be, you know, Blumgart and Ashram and Boomgut and Trask. They're all, you know, we could go either way. You know, I feel like there's still a lot of daylight out there. Daylight won't affect us once we're inside. So as long as we can find our way in, if this isn't it, as long as we can find our way in before nightfall, we'll be okay. So I'm fine with giving it another 15 minutes if we want to.
I'm going with Gustavian on this one.
Give it another 15 searching.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, roll it up.
Roll it up.
Uh-oh. It's a 2.
Bail.
The gods of high die rolling have not blessed you today.
We're not finding anything.
I could try
All
it.
right. So it's getting close
let's
to
have a couple other people try. Just because he's a thief, let's each take a roll. If he's going to look, let's all look.
Well, if we all look in, it's 15 minutes per search. I don't know if I'm comfortable spending that much time.
What do you mean? So while somebody's searching, we're all just standing there?
Oh, okay. So all of us searching different locations.
No, spread out in this room. Everybody take a different section of wall, right? There's
Okay.
4 walls. There's 8 of us. That would be two people per wall. Let's look at the walls and
I'm reading the DM on this one.
Seems like a waste of time to me.
Well, I just want to make sure that we know who's searching where, so that if somebody rolls high, but they're searching a part of the wall that doesn't have a thing anyway, they're not going to find anything anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have to know who's searching where. So if we break it up into 8 different categories, and we assume that if there is a trip,
I would recommend we have the 2 Javendoshes search, or somebody else with a high intellect or something, to look where the one where the doors are carved. That seems to be probably the most important wall to me.
Yeah, I have a 20 intelligence. I could probably do that.
you could probably figure out there's something on the door there. Yeah. What do you got, Josh?
As a thief, I think that someone would, if this person was smart and didn't want them, or if he didn't want them to get to his treasure, he would have had. There's always in the movies where they're like, where one of them like leans up against a wall,
Right.
facing that towards the door. It's the buttons over there. So if they were trying to outsmart it,
they would in an obvious place. They put it somewhere else in the room.
I'd say they put it near the doors or near the closing entrance.
Okay.
I'd say people mainly look over there, or on those 2 places.
Are we going to go without searching any part of the walls? Like, are we going to leave some part of the wall unsearched?
Where have I searched so far?
Oh, you've searched the end of where the doorways are. So you've searched that kind of, 10 and 10-foot area left to right, up and down around the doors. And you haven't seen anything around there that's any kind of push stone or anything.
You've also had a couple of low rolls.
A couple of low rolls, and then there's 50 feet of wall on our left, 50 feet of wall on the right, and basically only about 5 feet total behind us, because the rest of it's the open archway.
And we already were warned that it's pretty much the DM's. When he tells you to roll a die, in his mind he might go, this is going to be a high one, or this is going to be a low one. It's like calling heads or tails, right? Like, you don't really know which way you want to go on a random die roll like this. So in this case, we don't really know if you know how successful you were at actually doing the job of searching the wall. So all we can do is try again if we want to.
Sorry.
Oh, that's good.
Javendosh's call.
So do we want to?
If you want to tell us what areas to search, tell who's on the left wall, who's on the right wall, who's on the front wall, and who's on the back wall.
Here's what I'm saying. I'm saying that there are 4 sections of wall on the left that we could search. There's 4 sections of wall on the right that we could search, and there's 2 sections of wall back behind us near the entranceway. So there's 10 total areas that we could search. If each one of us take one, we have to determine which one we're going to check, and then each one of us roll a die. It'll take 15 minutes for us to check 8 sections of wall if we're all searching for different stuff. So do we all want to search a different part of the wall?
Yeah. Well, there are 5 of us.
Right.
There are 8 of us.
Right.
I got it. Okay.
And 4 walls. So what if 2 people check each wall? And it's 4-walled room.
Right. Well, we already checked around the doors, but like I said, the walls on the side, it's 50 feet long, so that's a lot of wall. Yeah, that's a lot of wall. It's 50 feet. It's 50 feet long. So if we want, like I said, I'm splitting it up into, on the left-hand side, there's 4 sections of wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the right-hand side, there's 4 sections of wall. 5, 6, 7, 8. and behind us there are 2 sections of wall, 9 and 10.
Okay.
Right.
We could break up instead of breaking them. I mean, there is going to be 4 sections, but if we split those 4 sections with 3 people and search that, 3 people on the other side, and then if we want like 1 or 2 person people to check the near the entranceway.
Yeah, we could definitely do that.
An opportunity.
Yeah, we could go 3, 3, and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what we want to do? Do we spend 15 minutes with all 8 of us searching a different area?
I feel like the more the merrier.
All right. Any suggestions on who should search which area?
Put someone with high intellect on each of the 3 wall. And then, because that's going to be the most space to have something. So someone with a high problem solving would.
I have a high intelligence and wisdom, so
yeah.
I got a 15 and a 17.
Okay. I don't have either. I am neither. I have neither high intelligence nor high wisdom. Neither do I have good dexterity or agility, but I can definitely take a shot, and I have faith. So I believe I'll find it if it's there.
Okay.
That stands for something. Faith goes a long way.
I'd say we put Blumgart and someone else, maybe the
Boomgut.
Boomgut on the smallest wall. Those 2.
Okay,
and
so
then,
9 and 10.
Yeah. And then
I'll take 9. Boomgut will take 10.
And then I'd say on one wall, Luciferian goes over, and Dave has a pretty high IQ and wisdom.
Right.
And he goes on the other wall, and then we split up evenly.
Okay. All right.
Other people.
All right. So Luciferian, you'll be on the left side of the wall. You have 4 sections to pick from. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one do you want to search?
I'll search 1, which is closest, the part closest to where the door wall is.
Okay, so you're gonna search 1.
So I'll start that way and then move my way back.
Okay, we'll stick Ashram will be searching with you on the next wall, so he'll search. Where do we want him to get? 2, 3, or 4?
I'd say
it's pretty much a crapshoot, man.
Just go with 2, just so we know. Just system. All
right, so 1 and
we
2.
know we're covering all the sections. We don't forget what section we already covered.
And then on the other side, we'll have Dave, and Dosh.
Hi, Josh. And Gustavian, I think.
Oh, he froze. BB's froze. BB froze.
Oh man, I could hear. I heard you guys all along.
Oh.
Am I back?
You're back. Yeah. You're not moving, but
you're back. There you're moving.
Okay.
I heard you guys talking all along, but that was weird.
Oh, weird.
All right. So Dave, do you want to search 5, 6, 7, or 8? Which wall section?
I'd say 5.5.
Dave, which one? 5, 6, 7, or 8?
5.
5. Gustavia, you want 8, of course, right? And Trask will search with you as well. He'll take 7. And then we have 1, 2, 3 on the other side. All right. So we're going to need some dice.
Let's get searching.
We're going to need some dice up here. 20-sided. Or no, actually, you know what? Get 2 10-sided.
Okay. Okay. Present. Share screen. Dice roller. Google search. All right.
Hold on.
Roll.
All right, so we have an 86 for Josh, Dave, and Josh searching. And you were searching number 1, right?
Josh was. No, that was Luciferian.
Oh, Luciferian was number 1.
was 1.
Okay, so that's Luciferian's roll right there.
I think I was 6 because
Okay,
Gustavian took 8.
Okay, so number 1 is Luciferian. He goes through a search. He does not find anything. So now we go to number 2, which is going to be Ashram. Searching the second part of the wall, a 93. He's searching on the second part of the wall. He finds nothing. All right, the third part of the wall is a 43, and that would be who is that? That's
third part of the wall. It was.
I think that's got to be you, right?
I'm 5.
Yeah, Dave is 5.
Mountain is 6.
Oh, Balance going 6? Okay.
I thought so. Wait, no. We split it up in.
3
oh
and
no,
3.
Ashram goes. Ashram.
Okay. So Ashram searched for 43, and he does not find anything. All right, the 5th part of the wall. That's Dave Javadash. He's searching there. He does not find anything.
Oh.
Number 6 is you, Josh. That's an even 20, because 10 is a 0. You do not find anything. The 8th part of the wall. Gustavian rolls a 1. he rolls a 1. So he does not find anything in the 8th part of the wall.
I barely found the wall.
I've got the 9th part of the wall. I roll a staggering 18. I find nothing. And the 10th part of the wall, Boomgut rolls a 10. He also finds nothing.
We're out of here.
So we're about 11:15. We haven't found anything in the walls.
Fail.
All right, so we're gonna step out now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
we all exit the hallway there and resume our search. And now normally I wouldn't go through anything, but since this is the first time you guys have been on the adventure, I'm going to give you a little recap as we get through certain rooms, just so we all know how things were going. So that room was a total trap. There were no secrets in there. If that door had closed with nobody on the outside, we'd all be dead. So there would be no way for us to get out of there because none of us have a disintegrate spell, which is the only way to get out of that room, is if you have a disintegrate or a morph stone to mud, which we don't have either one of those. So it's 11:15. We've been on the search now for about 3 hours and 15 minutes, and we were not able to, but we didn't die. Nobody got hurt either. And
no, we survived. Great trap.
And all that happened so far was Luciferian cast 1 spell, so he's down a little bit on spell points. Otherwise, we're okay to go. So, Josh,
we have plot armor.
We have plot armor, that we call it.
What are you saying?
I don't know what that means, but I like
plot
it.
Armor.
Plot armor. It's whenever the main character never dies.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
well, that's
they're
not-
always
Or like-
invincible.
Or like the group always gets in like a really way too close situation that almost very closely.
This wasn't that
doesn't
close. I'll get you guys much closer to death at some point.
Man, I can't believe. I'm just so happy that entry was so easy to stop rolling.
Yeah, totally. All right, so we're gonna keep on searching now. So
All right.
we don't know.
On to the next one.
We don't know anything. We know that there's got to be somewhere that is an entrance. We just have not found it yet. So we're going to spend another up to 1 hour searching. We're going to need to roll a die. I got it here. Hold on. All right, so I'll just pull that up, and we're going to want to roll a 6-sided die.
High or low?
This is just a random.
Okay. Rolling.
This lets me know which entrance, if anything, we're going towards.
Okay.
But that's a roll right there. That's a 5. We spent an hour searching. We haven't found any other entrances. So we have no option other than to continue searching.
How much daylight do we have left?
It's
about
noon.
12:15.
Yeah,
So
it's about a little past noon.
So we got like 8 hours left.
You have about sun's gonna go down around 7:30.
Yeah, I'm good. Okay.
We should probably stop searching at around 3 and start changing our focus to either building or finding a shelter.
Oh, okay. Well, Ashram and them have a little camp down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that we could just return to there if we wanted to, or we could set up camp.
It's a good point. I mean, you can go pretty far in like 8 hours, so we don't know how close are we going, or far are we going to be from that camp?
Yeah. Well, we're all within a 200-foot diameter around this mountain right now. We know the entrance is somewhere on this mountain. The question is just finding it and finding the real one.
All right.
So we gotta spend at least another hour searching.
Yeah, let's do it. Roll the die.
Roll 6.
What we got?
Again.
6.
Okay, 4.
Hey, good roll.
Perfect 4.
All right, so this
Strong,
time.
boy.
All right, so this time. This time, okay. So all right, so on this one, one of us will say Josh, since he's the one that's most used to spotting ways to creep in and steal stuff from people. As we're searching around, Josh, you come across a low down near the pathway that we're walking on against the mountain. What appears to be about a 2-foot in diameter hole that looks like it's been dug into the mountainside.
Grenade!
Right. So yeah. So you've come across about like I said, about a 2-foot diameter hole that looks like it's dug into the side of the mountain, and that's what you got. So you call us over to it and go, hey guys, found this. What are we gonna do?
Stick a grenade in it and hope for the best.
Someone would have to crawl in with a torch or a light of some kind in order to see anything.
Who's the smallest here or the most agile?
The smallest, I think, is Gustavian, because he's a dwarf, I believe.
I am a dwarf.
Yes.
You can use the spell. You could use the light spell.
Somebody still needs to crawl through, though,
True.
in order to see anything.
Dwarves are known for their tunneling.
Dwarves are known for their tunneling.
Maybe if you go in there and find a dwarf, they'll be more kind to you than us.
They're used to eating dwarves.
Did you just say I'm used to eating dwarves?
No, whoever we meet inside, they're used to eating dwarves because of the tunneling. Anyway.
So what do we choose? What do we do?
What's your is the charisma how you look? Right?
Charisma is basically a combination of how you look and
Convince.
yeah, your
How
ability to
likable.
convince. Yeah, your ability to convince people.
Donna, what's your the charisma?
13.
Luciferian has the highest, I think.
And why do we need a high charisma for this hole?
Mine's 23.
Just in case we meet anybody in it and
I understand what you're saying.
get off my yard.
Well, how big of a hole did he find?
It's about 2 foot in diameter. It's definitely enough for
a giant spider.
It's enough for a giant spider, yes. But it's all of us would be able to get in there. Blumgart and Boomgut would be a little tight for them to get through there, but they'd be able to shimmy their way through.
Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah.
Could we get any light in there? Could we stick a torch in to see how deep it is before it enters to a room at all?
Yeah. You want to look?
Light spell?
Yeah. You know the spell that like illumination.
I have a light spell.
Rumorum.
I have a light spell too.
Yeah. Wait, I don't. I think you're the only one that has it.
No, don't you have a light cantrip, I think, or something?
Yeah, I have light.
I do as well.
Are they both cantrips?
Yeah.
So that only costs one point then.
You touch one object that is no larger than 10 feet in any direction until the spell ends. The object sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. So you could 20 feet bright, 20 feet dim.
So you could just pick up a stone, cast the light spell on it, and then roll that stone. Or a stick.
That's a good idea. Stone and roll it in. Yeah.
I thought it was just around the person, not the...
No, yeah, you could cast it on an item. So
yeah, it's actually on the item. Like you could turn something into a torch or like a stone that can actually roll better than a stick. I think that's a cool idea.
Give me light.
It's like a light
grenade. Yeah, exactly.
I can make the light any color. You can make the light any color you want as well.
Let's just go with the
light.
Can
you make it gamer RGB?
I would say Luciferian should cast it just because we know he's got more spell points overall, more ability to cast spells.
All right, let's do it. If you target an object held or worn by a hostile creature, that creature must succeed a dexterity saving throw to avoid.
All right, well, you're not doing that.
We're not doing it.
All right, so you cast that spell on a stone. A stone lights up, and you roll it into the hole. Yes?
Yeah.
All right, Gustavian takes a look in. And it looks like that the hole's about 5 foot before it opens up into some kind of passageway.
Now, is it the top of a ceiling? Like, does it open up into a pit?
No, it looks like it just opens up into a regular room or hallway of some sort.
Okay,
well,
so the hole is opening up
inside of a mountain.
Right, but it is about a 5 foot thick wall.
Gotcha.
With this little crawl space leading in.
Oh boy, this is definitely sizing us up one at a time in order to get in. There's no way we can consider opening this up larger. Magic missiles wouldn't explode it.
It would take. We definitely would not get through it on the same day. We would have to.
And every day,
Every
there's a
day,
change.
right? Every day, something changes or resets. So our only option, if we want to explore this entranceway, is to climb in one at a time.
I'd say Gustavian goes in because he's the
funeral expenses.
Sacrifice.
So, and I can throw down. I have a 50-foot of rope, so that if he needs to exit, I can pull him. We can pull
by
him
the neck.
out.
Put me out of my misery.
All right, so we're gonna have Gustavian climb in.
Yes.
All right, so
Guys.
Gustavian climbs in. He gets to the other side, and he takes the stone that Luciferian lit up as well, so he has some more light when he gets in there. And he relays to us what he sees. I'll show everybody what he sees. But he relays to us that he's seeing this. So he's seeing a hallway. Looks like there's some kind of murals and such on the right. It disappears into darkness. You can't see the end of it. It looks like there may have been murals up top as well, but some of it's been covered over. It's a fairly high hallway. It's about 20 feet tall.
Who's drawing these images?
It appears
And
as
what
though
are those dog people holding? Is that sticking out of the wall?
Yeah.
What's that?
Over
on the
what
right?
I'm looking at, on the right.
Yeah.
There's
What if that's like a flipper or something like that?
Yeah, it
looks like a door.
It looks like there's a small, something extruding from the wall there.
So it looks like there's a door on the right.
It looks like there's it as you look at it and study it, it looks like it's some sort of door with a cage up top with painted hands, like some sort of depiction of a torture chamber door. But you can tell it's definitely a depiction. It's not an actual door from what you can see.
Okay.
But it looks like it's like a depiction of a torture chamber door.
But it's not actually a door.
Doors.
Yeah.
Is anyone else able to fit in there?
Everyone could fit in. If we all want to climb in, we can.
Okay.
It's better to... is there any way that we can communicate with Gustavian?
By yelling down the pit. It all echoes.
Yeah, he's not that far away, so we can definitely...
Also, okay, so I think we should send... How many people do we have? 8?
8, yeah.
I say we send 4 of the people, leaving the 4 strongest. If they need to pull people back up. I think I should go down there because I have a bag of a lot of stuff.
Sure.
Leave the rope, though.
Yeah, leave the rope.
Wait, is this a hallway or is it going straight down?
It's a hallway. Yeah, it's a hallway.
Okay. So I was thinking...
And it does appear on the floor there, if you can see that there's a darker set of tiles. So that's not a shadow.
Yeah, I thought it was a shadow. So maybe
it's not a shadow. So there does appear to be mosaic tiles on the floor, but that darker strip over kind of on the right hand side, they are noticeably darker mosaics that seem to be giving a thinner pathway down the hallway than the hallway itself.
Right.
Yeah. So it's saying if we come across any door, it might be like a path to show us the way, or
It very well may
in the
be,
way.
or to lead you straight, or lead you right to your death.
That'd be
Could be
fun.
either one. Yeah, it could be either one.
Sacrifice.
Okay, so how are we entering?
Well, you're in there now.
Guys, I don't want to be in by myself. I mean, seriously, am I coming out? Are you coming in, guys?
Josh Javendosh leaves but 50 feet of rope with the 4 strongest and heads down.
Okay, so Josh climbs on in.
Thank God you're here, Josh.
Thank God, Josh.
Oh wait.
We need 2 10-sided dice. We need Gustavian to roll 2 10-sided dice, looking for a high roll. That's 100. That's a double zero.
Wow, a natural.
That's a natural double
That's a
zero.
0.
Yeah, it's a 0-0, which is 100.
Oh, that's how it works. Oh.
Yeah. So as Josh gets in there, Gustavian, with your dwarven lore and having spent a lot of time in caverns and carved out hallways and stuff, you notice that there is some barely discernible runes carved into parts of the mosaic floor.
Okay.
Can
I decipher the runes? Can I read them?
You're having a hard. What's your intelligence?
Not good. The 6.
I have 16 intelligence.
Okay, so Gustavian's able to. He's able to transcribe them so that onto a piece of parchment, but he's not able really to make out what they're saying. We need someone with a higher intelligence to be able to take a look at these.
I have a level 16 intelligence.
I have a level 20.
Okay, so we probably want to get Dave in there as well.
I love how my name's just Dave.
Yeah, you chose it.
Gustavian,
yeah.
Dave, Josh.
All right, so Dave's in there, and then Blumgart, I feel like with both the Draven Dosh brothers in there, that Blumgart and Luciferian need to join them as well, because we need to get in there to make sure that we're staying with the Javen Dosh brothers. Are we going to trust the people who could pull us out to be the 3 people we don't know? Maybe one of them should come with us. So if they're going to backstab us, which we don't think they're going to, because all the spells that we've run have said they seem to be honest people.
Luciferian hasn't gone in yet, but he's very small and not very strong.
Well, I think we should take.
Yeah. Go ahead, Dave.
I think we should take one of them with us too, because if they were going to backstab us, they would also backstab one of their.
Right. We don't think they're going to. All accounts is they're good people and they're not looking to backstab us. But we don't trust strangers.
Trust your strangers, kid.
And right? that's the rule burglars do.
My dog is asking to go outside. I'm going to be radio silent for a little bit. Okay.
Hold on. Take your headphone with you. Your microphone is on the headphone.
Yeah, I know. It's once I get. I'm going to keep it in, and if it shuts me down, I'll just log back in.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
All right. So basically, all 5 of us in the original crew are going to climb into the hole, and we'll bring Ashram with us, and we'll leave Boom Gut and Trask on the outside with the rope to pull if we all need to get pulled out in any kind of expeditious fashion. Right, so we crawl in.
Sounds good.
We crawl in one at a time. Again, this is basically what we see. And with the black strip that is running.
And the light rock.
Right, the black strip is running down there. Gustavian has noticed that there are runes carved into a number of those tiles. He takes time to transcribe them over to a piece of parchment and hands them over to.
And it says, by reading this, you curse yourself.
Forever. Thank you.
Thank you for coming here.
Ignorance is bliss. Now you're
Don't
cursed.
read this or else.
It's too late. You're cursed.
It's too late. You're cursed. It's too late. You're cursed.
Karen. My name's Kelly. Get it right.
I'm back. I caught all that.
And he's back.
So now what we need is a roll again of the 2 10-sided dice for
roll.
David Dosh. We're looking for a high score, so that's
nice.
66.
Just over 50.
Right.
That's because we don't have a 100-sided die to roll.
Right.
Do we?
Well,
You
this is
can.
100-sided die.
You can.
Do it.
Yeah. Well, there you go. 100.
Well, no,
the way Beebs was doing it's the best way.
Yeah, we only need the 2.
Yeah, it's so confusing.
I mean, it tells you the total.
Oh, it does
at the
totally.
bottom.
I just say
It says 63.
It's okay though. We only need the 2. That's the way to do it. Just get us back down to 2 dice.
5,800,000. Oh my god.
All right, so we had a 66.
Yeah.
And so after a short while, Dave starts to recall some of his
Runic
learnings and begins to decipher what is said in the tiles. And so what it says is, Asarak congratulates you on your powers of observation. So make of this whatever you wish, for you will be mine in the end, no matter what. Go to the Tormentor or through the Arch, and the second great hall you'll discover. Shun green if you can, but night's good color is for those of great valor.
Oh boy. Should be writing that down.
It's a riddle.
If shades of red stand for blood, the wise will not need sacrifice, aught but a loop of magical metal. You're well along your march. 2 pits along the way will be found to lead to a fortuitous fall, so check the walls. These keys and those are most important of all. And beware of trembling hands and what will bawl. If you find the false, you find the true. And into the columned hall you'll come. And there the throne that's key and keyed. The Iron Men of Rissagrim do more than meets the viewer's eye. You've left and found my tomb, and now your soul will die.
That's pretty long.
Ouch. It's a little wordy.
I think that's a good place to leave.
He almost killed us from boredom.
One thing I got from that was it said a band of a ring of metal, which is a ring. So,
and don't I have a ring?
Yeah, you
it's
do
probably
have a
something
ring.
that we're gonna find.
Wait,
if
does
you
it
have? Yeah, if you have a ring, that might be, or it might be something that we find along the way. I have to find.
Well, the ring that they gave him that Ashram gave Dave
Oh,
was something they had found on a previous excursion.
Oh, that's right.
In the tomb.
So it does relate to
the tomb.
All right. So should we read it again?
I mean, we have it here.
Could you copy and paste it in the private chat?
Let me see.
Or and then I could copy and paste it into the Jamboard. Okay, yeah.
So we could all memorize it, recite it in our sleep.
I'm going to have dreams about this.
That begins.
Dreams.
Okay, so it looks like it didn't quite copy everything. All right, so let me do this.
These dreams go on.
This place right here, we can end it on a cliffhanger.
There's a cliff?
We could end it here, maybe, and...
We are coming into the 9 o'clock hour.
It is pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good spot to end it. We got a riddle. That we can reflect on.
We entered it and we got a riddle.
Go back to the Tormentor or through the arch. So we didn't see an arch. Oh, so I asked our companions. Is this something that sounds familiar where there was something painted that looks like a tormentor, somebody being tormented or tortured? I don't know what that means.
Well, right there,
is there an arch?
There's that again. There's a doorway right there, a painted doorway.
That could be the tormentor.
It looks like a torture chamber with painted two hands holding on to a.
And the arch might be what's between those dogs.
Or it could be further down, or it could be further down in the darkness. But the Ashram who's in with us right now, says, no, I've never seen these murals or these designs before. But we have, in one of our other excursions in here, it always seems that things that are green in color are not good.
Okay.
So did somebody copying all of those words out of there?
I have most of it. I think.
All right, I'll just copy and paste. I could copy and paste it in the notes.
I got it.
Because you'll probably want to reference that at least, if not for the entire thing, at least for this hallway.
It's in the Jamboard.
I will. Where is this Jamboard? What is a Jamboard?
It's Jamboard, a Google slide-ish type thing.
Yeah.
Somebody going to send us a link to it?
Yes, I will. No, you don't have their. I do have. I think I have BBs. I don't have Adams.
Sorry.
I just opened up the chat. I see it in the chat now.
Dada, I sent it to. Actually, wait. Maybe I can copy it here. Control V. I put it in the chat. Will it work?
It says you need access. Access denied. I can request access.
Request access.
Yeah.
Okay, I just requested access.
That's gonna be in your email, I think.
Yeah, just go to Dada. I sent it to you.
Okay, thank you.
I sent it around the time that Balance said.
Updated.
I said, hold on.
I updated
Don't open that yet.
Reload your page.
Me?
Okay.
I'm in now. I'm in.
Yep.
All right. So going back to the beginning of this, it says go. Once we, if you go through the Tormentor or the Arch, we're going to come into a hall, and it says once you're in that hall, we don't want to go the way that the green is, but it says the night's good color, which is black, right? the color of night is black, it's good for those of great valor. So if you have bravery, it's actually good to go down the darkened way and avoid the green way. And it says if shades of red. So if we come upon the hall and we find red, it says we don't have to sacrifice anything except for the loop of magical metal. So that's where the ring will come in handy. And you're well along your mark. So these are the ways that we want to go, is actually towards black and red and not the green way.
Hey, Blumgart, are you in? Are you in the?
Yeah,
The
anonymous
jam
box.
board, yeah. I'm in the jam board, yeah.
And when we come to a pit, we got to search the wall. Might create a bridge for us. These keys.
Oh yeah, okay. I see the NPC notes.
Yeah.
Okay, space for all of our characters. Oh yeah. I'll paste. Can I paste stuff in there too? Is that what I'm able to do? Can I just can I copy?
Yeah, you click the in your
Text
bottom
box.
left hand corner, you click the text box, and then
Oh yeah, I see it.
Control V.
So I can just go. Wait, how do I? Oh, okay, let's do that.
And then Control V.
Let's do this. Let's make this a little bit wider, and then move this down like that. Makes this a little bit wider.
I see at the end of the poem, it says, "You've left and found my tomb, and now your soul will die." So I think those are directions. Like maybe we need to exit and then go left to find the tomb. That was loud.
Yeah.
Back to the Dementor or through the arc?
Yeah, you going to the last slide. Where do you find that?
The last line of the poem.
Yeah.
The last line. You've left.
You've left.
So not just go left, like left. The first left
tomb.
means to exit and then go left. So we'll walk and then we'll go left whenever we come.
You left and found my
I'll
tomb,
make notes on that.
and now your soul will die.
The soul will die thing is just, that's an empty threat. You know, he
right.
Yeah, wait. What if it's you see how it says
we're actually are
find my
looking for the tomb. We want to find the tomb, yeah.
Yeah, we want to find the tomb.
You found my tomb. So what if it's from the start? What if it's if there's a turn, you go left and then left again, and then you'll find
the tomb.
Yeah.
It could be.
Could be. I think this is an order, though, of us moving.
Right.
So, I mean, like right out of the gate, we need to I believe,
we
go back to the Tormentor,
or go through the arch,
or go through the arch. We have to find an arch
but
and see something.
Shun anything green.
Second grade hall discovery.
Right, we want to make sure we shun green.
Mm-hmm.
But night's good color is good.
So dark blue or black. So those are great valor. So that still means it's going to be treacherous, but it's better than green.
Do you guys want to go down the hall, or do you just want to wait till next time?
I'd say we wait.
All right.
Yep.
Then I bid you all good night.
Well, so
close that. The wise will not need sacrifice.
All right, so we're at 850 right now. We're officially inside the hallway. I'm assuming we're going to have Boom Gut and Trask join us as well from the outside.
Yes, have everybody crawl inside.
Right.
So we tell them, hey guys, we're going to proceed forward.
I
so take your time to.
Yeah, guys, I think this is it. We found something.
Come on in. You're gonna start make a bigger opening for themselves.
Right.
They'll have to move more rocks and stuff.
Right. So then we're looking at this whole situation here. We've got the slightly darker side of path. We've got the whole thing here of 2 pits along the way will be found to lead to a fortuitous fall. It says
It's a good fall.
Good fall.
And it says to a fortuitous fall.
Interesting.
So check the wall.
But maybe that's good for him. Maybe the fortuitous, because then he achieved his.
It could be, yeah.
We don't really know.
And then we don't have any idea what they mean by these keys and those are most important of all. What keys? Are there going to be keys at the bottom of a pit somewhere, maybe?
That's why I want to start. That's why I want to start going forward and start looking. But I think we're definitely. I vote we go to the dark. Unless you guys want to search this,
you can explore further down the.
Yeah, go down the
further
hallway.
on the black.
Then stop.
Okay.
Is he doing something in the Jamboard?
Yeah. Ben just erased all my notes.
No, not all your notes. It's just I'm putting something there that I was doing. So.
2 keys.
I love it.
Dave,
Okay.
Are we having fun yet?
No.
Yeah,
I asked the Javen Doshes.
Yes.
Are we having fun yet, Cyrus?
It's about to. Yeah.
Almost dying and not having a way out was
fun,
pretty fun, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, you can,
Playing games. Over.
Yeah, I mean that's just like remember the key thing to remember is that's just the very first taste of the tomb, and literally could have killed the entire party and ended the whole game right there. We would have to make up whole new characters and start over. In the very first room that we stepped into. And it was pretty much just an idea of, are we going to bar that door open? What are we doing here? And if we had said, run for the doors, and that thing had slammed shut, then we'd all be dead. But
because there was a moment where I was like, man, they're just trying to make you go forward. This is a video game. Come on, to the doors. That was the thought. That crossed the mind.
One of the things to also keep in mind as we push further here is that most of this entire adventure is built more around decision making and thinking things through rather than outright fighting. There's going to be a ton of traps and there's going to be a ton of false leads to try to get people to go one way or another way. And most of the things that lead you to a bad place or will lead you to a place where someone dies.
It's basically a maze.
Yeah, it's going to be like a maze. There's going to be riddles.
Think it through instead of fight it out.
Right. There's going to be riddles. That whole poem there, that whole thing, that's one of the first. But there's going to be a lot of shit going on like that where we have to reason through stuff.
Because if you go down the wrong hallway, it might not even lead to death. It might just waste like tons of time. And then that's a whole nother day where it's like, where we're trying to get to the treasure, which is the tomb, would be like if you picture a maze, it's just a lot of choices and stuff like that. So it's kind of what we're in for. Thinking, man.
So do we have a where are we at in terms of being able to play again? Would we be able to play again next Saturday or what are we talking about?
We have to speak to our handler.
I think
the genie that keeps us in our bottles.
Gene.
You got Dr. Jafar?
Yes.
The schedule keeper.
She is the schedule keeper.
Okay, so the schedule. Is that what we're going to do right now? Because I mean, again, one of the key things here is making sure we find good parts to stop at. And I know it's 5 till 9 right now. if we push on right now, we're looking at probably at least another hour before we get to a reasonable stopping spot. Could be longer depending upon what kind of pathway we take. So do we all want to just call it a night right there and pick it up?
I'd say.
Call it a night there, Josh, you say?
Yep.
Okay, so then we'll save our spot there. I already bookmarked the Jamboard, so I got that's a reference next time. Let's see if we can work on getting everybody's character sheets onto that Jamboard. That way we'll have everybody there. And then T, just let or whoever, any one of you three, let us know when Jafar says would be a good time. I think Saturdays work reasonably well for me. This kind of time frame, 5 or 6 until 8 or 9, is usually lined up decent for me. And then Sundays wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, if we can't do Saturdays, I could do a Sunday earlier.
Okay.
But so drop a note in the or directly to me or whatever. Just let me know what we're looking at.
Okay.
How does this Jamboard work?
It looks like it's
Basically,
yeah. Go ahead.
Go
You can
ahead.
explain it. I haven't. It looks like it's just basically you can create little pages and you can add whatever you want to on it.
correct.
It's kind of like a collaboration type thing where we can.
But how do you access the Jamboard outside of?
All right,
the
so
StreamYard?
get in there, start pressing some buttons, button pushers. Now
Yeah.
I just posted my there's a selection of different writing tools, but then there's a little text one, and then I just pasted my entire character on page 2, and then it looks like at the top you arrow left or arrow right,
Yeah.
and
I have a
we're
question.
already.
You got your spells there too?
Oh, I see. Somebody said somebody created page names with our ad hoc on it.
Fenwood.
Yeah.
I put
That
it.
was me, yeah. Whenever you
Okay.
guys were like at the door part, I was like listening and putting in the names and getting mine set up so I can remember.
My character should be there now. I pasted it
job.
under BB.
Okay.
Let me
And
You have
I
a
have-
question, Josh?
Yeah. So when we are casting our traits like strength, IQ, wisdom, into on the Jamboard, what are some of the alternate names for them? Because I pasted in a character sheet
Okay.
to put my text on, but it has different wording or different things.
Where are you? Where do you? What
I'll show you. I'll take you through it,
Slide
Balance.
3 of 10.
5 of 10?
Okay.
3.
3.
3 of
Yes.
10? Oh, I see.
We got 2 just blank pages for us to. Whoa, that's a lot of text. Okay.
I see. Yeah, you got strength. You got endurance. Are you able to change the wording on that stuff, Balin? Or
I probably could.
like, can you change?
Yeah, I can.
I
I
mean,
think
if
that's
you look
just
at-
what I'm gonna do.
If you look at if you look at slide 2, you'll see how I just listed it down. Like, if you want to just.
Yeah,
do
that's what
that,
I
you know,
did
you
on
just look at
slide
slide
4.
Oh, wait, here we go. Boom! Jafar's here.
Jafar!
Hello, everyone. I just wanted to say a quick hey.
Hey.
While
Just one-
you're
I-
here,
While you're conjured, we have a question for you.
I'm ready.
off the top of your head, do you
Mhm.
have an idea as to when Josh Javendosh, Dave Javendosh, and Gustavi and Shalamir would be able to gather again to play next Saturday, next Sunday, 2 Saturdays from now? When would be good?
I
3-hour
think
block.
I think same bat channel, same bat time. I think you guys are good to go Saturday evening, 6:00, if that works for everybody
That
else.
actually does work pretty good. Because I've been working nights and I've been starting at about 9 all week. So that's actually perfect for me.
I'd like to do another one next week to make up for the one we missed.
I think you're all clear as far as. Just hold on 1 second. I'm gonna pop over to my calendar real quick. And
Where are you right now?
Oh yeah, I just walked out the door and didn't tell you where I was going. I'm over at Kelsey's house.
Okay.
Next,
But yeah,
yeah,
Josh,
next Saturday is perfect.
All right, so next Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Is that good for the Javen Doshes and Chelamere?
Yeah. Josh
It
Dosh,
works for
your
me.
character sheet looks pretty good. I like that.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Yeah, we just have to sort it out so that it's got the right, all the right stats. But if you look at page 2 there, Josh, you'll see all of my stats with what they are next to them.
I'm on page 5, and all my stats are in there. I got everything already on there as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, man.
Did you say Yaman?
Yeah, man.
Yaman.
Come on.
All right, folks. Well, then let's. I'll play
John Hockey
closer.
Co.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
John
exactly.
Hockey Co. right there.
Oh, Mom,
Yeah,
you can watch this.
I love this part.
Yeah,
Have you
man.
seen
Then
this?
I'm gonna stop editing mine just to watch this.
Oh yeah,
All
definitely.
right.
Hold on.
Thank you,
All right,
everybody
everyone.
out there,
Credits
for going
rolling.
into the dungeon through the big
Right.
room.
And yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Bye.